The second of tennis' 4 Grand Slam events in 2018 is here with the French Open at Roland Garros. Last year's men's champion, Rafael Nadal, will return to defend his title and go for his record 11th French Open trophy. Nadal, currently ranked number 1 in the world, has battled with Roger Federer for the top spot throughout the year and just reclaimed it with his win in Rome. Federer has since withdrawn from the clay court circuit though and won't be playing in the French Open for the third straight year, leaving the door open for Nadal to take the title at Roland Garros. More, Serena Williams' 2018 schedule in the WTA. All eyes will be on Serena Williams as she participates in her first Grand Slam event since winning the 2017 Australian Open. The 23-time Grand Slam champion has understandably been shaking off rust in her most recent tournaments. She made it to the third round at Indian Wells before losing to sister Venus and was ousted in the opening round of the Miami Open. Williams goes into the French Open unseeded. Last year's winner, Jelena Ostapenko, has climbed her way to number 5 in the WTA rankings. The player she defeated, Simona Halep, will likely come in with the No. 1 ranking, and after losing the 2018 Australian Open to Caroline Wozniacki, will look to finally win her first career Grand Slam at Roland Garros. Below is the schedule by round, the men's and women's draws and how to watch the French Open. French Open schedule. The opening round of the French Open is set to begin on Sunday, May 27th, at 5 a.m. The tournament will take place almost daily over the next 2 weeks and will conclude with the championship match on Sunday, June 10th. Below is the round-by-round breakdown of the schedule for both men and women. All times Eastern Date round time: Sunday, May 27th, round 1 7 a.m. Monday, May 28th, round 1 7 a.m. Tuesday, May 29th, round 1 7 a.m. Wednesday, May 30th, round 2 7 a.m. Thursday, May 31st, round 2 7 a.m. Friday, June 1st, round 3 7 a.m. Saturday, June 2nd, round 3 7 a.m. Sunday, June 3rd, round 4 7 a.m. Monday, June 4th, round 4 10 a.m. Tuesday, June 5th, quarterfinals 10 a.m. Wednesday, June 6th, quarterfinals 10 a.m. Thursday, June 7th, women's semifinals 9 a.m. Friday, June 8th, men's semifinals 11 a.m. Saturday, June 9th, women's final 11 a.m. Sunday, June 10th, men's final 11 a.m. French Open results: men's draw round 1, Tuesday, May 29th, winners in bold: Hubert Hurkacz vs. Tennis Sandor and Yevgeny Donskoy vs. Jan-Lennard Struff, Elijah Zbadini vs. Pablo Cuevas, Ryan Harrison vs. Maximilian Martyr, Marin Cilic 3 vs. James Duckworth, Denis Shapovalov 24 vs. John Millman, Paolo Lorenzi vs. Kevin Anderson 6, Matthew Ebden vs. Thomas Fabiano, John Isner 9 vs. Noah Rubin, Joao Souza vs. Guido Pelavovic, Pospisil vs. Martin Fucsovics, Horacio Zeballos vs. Yuichi Sugita, Rafael Nadal 1 vs. Simone Bolelli, Fabio Fognini 18 vs. Pablo Andujar, Alex de Minaur vs. Kyle Edmund 16, Steve Johnson vs. Adrian Manarino 25, Yuki Bombri vs. Ruben Bemelmans, Dudi Sela vs. Elias Wyemi, Armisha Zverev vs. Florian Mayer, Nicolas Mahut vs. Juan Martin Del Potro 5, Feliciano Lopez 28 vs. Sergei Stakhovsky. French Open men's singles draw. French Open results: women's draw round 1, Tuesday, May 29th, winners in bold: Fiona Afero vs. Karina Withoft, Gabine Muguruza 3 vs. Svetlana Kuznetsova, Samantha Stosur vs. Yanina Wickmeyer, Bethany Maddox Sands vs. Johanna Larsson Daria Gavrilova, 24, vs. Sorana Cîrstea Irina Camelia Begu vs. Anna Karolina Schmiedlova Varvara Lepchenko vs. Elise Mertens, 16, Shuai Zhang vs. Kristina Kukova Maria Sharapova, 28, vs. Rachel Hagenkamp Alison Van Uytvanck vs. Isabel Wallace Polona Hercog vs. Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova Kristina Pliskova vs. Serena Williams Daria Kasatkina, 14, vs. Kaya Kanepi Alexandra Sinovic vs. Vanessa Alertova Arina Sabalenka vs. Kiki Bertens, 18, Natalia Vykliantseva vs. Ashley Barty, 17, Ying Yang Duan vs. Carolina Garcia, 7, Julia Gorges vs. Dominika Sabulkova Shuai Peng vs. Alexandra Kronik Angelique Kerber, 12, vs. Mona Brethel Myrtle Georges vs. Taylor Townsend Anna Bogdan vs. Market Vondrousova French Open Women's Singles Draw. How to watch the French Open. The entire French Open can be viewed live on Tennis Channel and NBC. The networks will also show replays of the action later in the day. In addition, viewers can stream the tournament on NBCSports.com and on the NBC Sports app, as well as Fubo TV, 7-day free trial. French Open Facts. Opta has compiled a comprehensive list of stats and facts ahead of the Grand Slam tournament. Men's singles. Rafael Nadal has won the French Open 10 times, 4 more times than any other player in the Open era. Bjorn Borg, 6. Nadal is the only player to have won the same Grand Slam title 10 times. He has lost just 2 of 81 matches in Paris, losing to Robin Soderling in the 4th round in 2009 and to Novak Djokovic in the 2015 quarterfinals. In the last 25 years, the number 1 seed has won the tournament just 4 times: Novak Djokovic 2016, Rafael Nadal 2014, 2011, and Gustavo Kuerten 2001. The last time an unseeded player won a Grand Slam was back in 2004 at Roland Garros. Gaston Gaudio beat Guillermo Coria in 5 sets. 3 players have won the tournament without losing a single set: Ilie Stace in 1973, Bjorn Borg in 1978. Michael Chang, 17 years and 3 months in 1989, is the youngest winner of the tournament. Since 2000, only Rafael Nadal, 10, and Gustavo Kuerten, 2, have won the French Open more than once. Juan Martín del Potro was the last non-European player to win a men's singles Grand Slam, US Open, 2009. Since then 32 of the 33 slams have been won by either Federer, 5, Nadal, 10, Djokovic, 11, Wawrinka, 3, or Murray, 3. Andy Murray will miss the French Open for the first time since 2013. He had reached at least the semifinals in his last 4 appearances in Paris, his best current run at any of the slams. Yannick Noah was the last Frenchman to win at Roland Garros in 1983. Women's singles. Yelena Ostapenko is aiming to become the first woman to win successive French Open titles since Justine Henin, 2005, 2006, 2007. Last year she became the first non-seeded player to win the women's singles title at Roland Garros in the Open era. Serena Williams has not played in a Grand Slam tournament since the 2017 Australian Open, having appeared in 23 consecutive Grand Slams between June 2011 and January 2017. Serena Williams has reached the final in 3 of her last 4 appearances at Roland Garros, with her defeat in the 2016 final being her last match on clay. The youngest winner at Roland Garros in the Open era remains Monica Seles, 16 years and 6 months, who lifted the trophy in 1990, the first of 3 consecutive titles for her at the event.